Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are Anime Date Night. Madison.
And Corbin.
So happy to be saying this again.
Oh, man, it's been a minute, you know?
It has been a minute since we recorded, and we can't just, watch these shows on our downtime, because we can't. We're on a journey. We can't cheat on you guys.
No, we gotta, keep it absolutely 100. We gotta keep it with the reaction as we're seeing it. We gotta keep it fresh. And we're back with Oshi. I think we're an episode behind, but then they took a break, so we're kind of caught up on the back end of things.
So that's what I was actually about to say, is that I'm really excited because while we were on a forced tech break, another episode came out. So we get to just kind of roll right along. Now, this is not going to be a double drop. We are releasing these separately, just kind of keep the vibe consistent. But we get to watch it. And we get to get caught up with you guys.
Yeah, and then we'll be ready for the next one next week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The mangaka is going to see a play.
Yep, she's going to go experience this whole thing in its entirety.
Because Aqua said you might be wrong.
Yeah, and then she, at the very end of that, she's going to see who wrote that, and it's the guy she just shat on and fired. So, woof. She's
going to go see Hamilton, and on that fucking playbill, it's going to say Lin-Manuel Miranda, and she's going to go, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But,
I hope it absolutely rocks her world.
Me too. Also, we just started V0.
Oh, yeah.
That show was intense, you guys. And I'm going to keep it a bug that I appreciate the lower stakes of Oshinoko. Because we're talking about plays and arguments between screenwriters.
You remember Mushiko Tensei with, the double collider Hydra Dragon?
Dude, I cannot. With the stakes are so high in some of these other shows that we're watching. So having this is nice little...
this is nice.
This is a good break.
It's a total vibe. I really enjoy seeing how these different creative projects are made. It's for the different complications that they come up with. I just like the behind the scenes look.
Season 2, episode 4, emotional acting. Sounds like we might be getting back into rehearsals.
Yep.
That was so fast. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because these animes be doing time skips. Watch it have been 3.5 months.
No, listen, we had 20 days until we open. We are on a deadline here, and we don't have a script.
She hadn't even started because she was behind on her chapters. Fucking Christ.
I know,
okay.
It's kind of a mess.
Got it. Anyway,
kind of gotta figure this out. All right.
Oh, has her world just been rocked?
I can't tell if this is the beginning or the ending.
You know what I mean? The eyes were just her eyes were all full of emotion and shit. She was all like, whoa.
Need her reaction now.
The fact that his assistant saw her in the crowd and was like, 4-letter words, and he's like, I love that his hair's got this split color thing going on.
No, it's distinctive.
Don't worry, she didn't pay for this ticket either.
Ooh.
I think she might be feeling a little humbled.
I think she is. She's dedicated to writing the goddamn script. Come on.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I heard that a little differently, maybe.
How did you hear that?
I heard that as when I agreed to write the script, I had a frame of reference in my head of what the stage would look like. So now I'm fucking committed to writing it, and I think this is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be, and I might have misunderstood the assignment.
I'm really hoping she brings back the author that she fired.
Me too. I'm hoping that
that dude was competent. He could write a script. Maybe we need to finagle a little bit, you know? We're sure it's gonna be great. What do you got?
He's trying so hard to be happy about it.
Okay, what's Ryda's part in this?
But she's also, I think she's I've committed to this. And I can't back down now. I ain't no bitch. Finally! Thank you!
Bro, lay it on. Lay it out. Mm-hmm.
The network's really important. Well, and if authors say that you're tough to work with,
you will not get more people to adapt to further stories.
Right.
仮に天才小説家がいたとして、そいつが初めて書いた漫画のネームが100点に。
That is a great point.
あるわけないです。舞台脚本だって同じです。いくら天才漫画家でもいきなり最高の舞台脚本は書けないんです。
Great point.
先生が著作者人格権を振りかざすなら、僕らはそのまま採用する可能性がある。これくらいの駆け引きは何度もしてます。僕は舞台に関わる100人以上の仕事を守らなきゃいけない。 こっちはジジイのチの1本や2本覚悟で仕事してるんです。汚らわしい。何なんですかそれ。
He's keeping it real with you, man.
歩み寄りなさい。メディアミックスは他人との共同制作。自分だけではできないことの集合体なんだから。
She's a good friend.
私もプロの仕事を信じます。
He didn't expect that to be as effective as it was.
一つ条件が。
Of course. What?
Can she like redline things that she doesn't understand? All I wanted was a conference call. That's all I've been asking for since she had her like snap fest was a goddamn conference call. That's all you needed to do.
Listen,
hop on a Zoom.
It's just communication. I guess that's harder for some people than others. But I'm glad that she finally made the good choice.
But
made
no,
the
she
right
was
choice.
communicating. They were just all of these intermediaries getting in the fucking way, and her message wasn't being conveyed, and that frustrated the fuck out of her. And it caught the director and the screenwriter off guard. Just
Let's see how fast they can churn a script out together. I bet you they didn't do it in a night.
honestly, this makes sense. It's like a group project.
これをやると原作者と脚本家は仲良くなるか仲悪くなるかのどっちか。こういうのが原因で揉めて企画がポシャることも多々あるから仲介屋の仕事としては
I just don't agree, but that's also, I have no expertise in this field.
これ以上悪くなることもないだろうし
Listen.
There's no doubt things can get any worse. There's nothing to lose, so fight it out. I love it. Like, and I don't think of it as like conflict. I think of it as necessary communication. Like, we might disagree, but how do we get to mutual understanding of our points of disagreement?
And ultimately, we're gonna have different sources of wisdom to
Sure.
bring this project together.
Absolutely.
This adaptation of this story together.
Absolutely.
鬼が出るからジャが出るから。
ブレイドがならず者を倒すシーンはカットしていいです。その代わり、その後の剣とのバトルの中で、剣がブレイドの性格を理解できるようなセリフを足します。
それだとだいぶ原作の展開から離れます。
You're already doing that, babe.
いいんです。大事なのはキャラの柱なので、そこさえ変わらなければ何やっても OK。
You understand her priorities.
ちょっとずつ先生の許せるラインが見えてきました。
Boom!
だとしたら
Starting to get a feel for this. Come on. I bet you they're gonna crack this shit out in a day.
セリフというのはどうです？
ああ、ありあり。
Two
わか
more.
ってるじゃないで
Boop,
すか。
boop.
ゴアさんが脚本書いた舞台見ました。
ああ、どうでした？
Was it wonderful? She's blushing. Was it wonderful?
だいぶ
Oh,
普段はああいうの書いてるんですよ。
man. I love these vibes. This is
あの感
good.
じ出してください。
いいんですか？だいぶ雰囲気変わっちゃいますよ。
いいです、いいです。得意なことはどんどんやっていきましょう。
それじゃあここも舞台効果で済ませちゃって。
ここもカット。
このセリフもカットでいいですよね。
こっちも演技でどうにかなりますよね。
攻めてますね。ここもカット。
カットカット。
Look at them cutting it all. Oh.
She's having some. I love this. Yay! This is why you have the hard conversations to get
Mangle
to
that
that.
script. Mangle it up good.
かなりいい脚本に。
Did they finish it in one night?
役者さんが演じてるシーンが目に浮かぶように。
Did you call that
I
shit?
think I did. Give me a triple dab. Give me a triple dab. One, two.
Oh, I'm sorry. You asked for dad. Boom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's mad twitchy because he did not expect to be here all night. Now they're going to bed.
Yeah, I would too.
He's like, I'm sorry.
やっぱり危惧した通りになった。クリエイターが団結すると尖った作品になりがちなんだよな。
They're both happy. That's meaningful. Premium coffee kick.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Now you gotta start your day job.
Well, because, like, how much... They changed a lot of the script.
Yeah,
They changed a lot of the script. So, like, they have to start rehearsals over.
Yeah.
Like, if you've ever done, like, any kind of theater, whatever, that blocking is a bitch to get down. If there's a lot of, like, dynamics going on. And now they have, what, like, 18 days? Pass of a script.
だいぶ無茶ぶりが過ぎるんじゃないかしら。
マジか。こんなんできる気しねえよ。本番までと
This dude does not believe in the heart of this
アクアにとっちゃこんなの朝飯前なんだろうけど。いや、どうだろう。
I think Aqua approves.
I think Aqua's nervous because he approves.
ストップ。トウキ、ここはお前の一番の見せ場だ。もっと本気で。
Come on, man. Give it some more heart. Oh, man.
He's not an emotional guy, but he has to be here.
Gotta play it up. It's your climax, bro.
Great question. Relief. Yeah.
もっと感情を引き出せ。ここは感情演技のシーンだ。
アクア君は舞台初挑戦だし、バランスわからないよね。
He also doesn't connect with his emotions very often, I don't think.
Well, it's hard being a reincarnated doctor of the person that you idolized.
アクアは普段から感情を表に出さない。だから演技にも感情が出てこない。
Just say.
俺は感情演技ができない。
You can. Wait this.
涙を流す演技なんて。
Oh, come on, bro.
Wait this.
有馬はどうやって泣き演技をしてるんだ。
感情泣きとか体泣きとか手法はいろいろあるけど。
Bro, she's got like a whole TED talk on this subject.
She loves being able to like teach him stuff.
もしお母さんが死んじゃったらどうする？
Bro, of all the goddamn questions.
Holy shit. The way the light, like the color, left the world for a minute, that was a really cool touch. Like the way that it just, his eye went wide, his eye narrowed a bit, and as his eye narrowed, the color left. Also, if and when she learns, she's gonna remember saying this.
Yeah. And
she's gonna feel like a see you next Tuesday that can't fit in Texas. Like, oh, she's gonna feel oh, fucking Christ. That was a terrible thing to say. Foot in mouth. Play. I wonder if he's ever gonna talk to her again.
I suspect. Oh, wow. Yeah, my man Aqua's is shook.
あんただって嬉しかったことの一つや二つあるでしょ。
嬉しかった時の記憶。
I remember that. Dig deep, bro. Dig deep.
Interesting his sister hasn't come up yet. Oh, okay, there she is. Yeah. Am I correct in recalling they died on the same night?
What?
What?
Oh dear.
Oh, that's survivor's guilt and depression and...
I didn't need to be smacked with that visual, but I guess here we are. Oh, poor Aqua. That's rough, buddy.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Like the flash of red across her dead body was unnecessary.
Just kind of twisted that knife a little bit.
And I think we've talked before about... I feel like I've asked this question, or maybe you did, but like, because of the like whole like the isekai-esque element of this show was that he has the memories or the intelligence of his previous life to a degree. And so we wondered, like, how much does he remember? And how did he process that? And this is the first time the show has confirmed for us, at least as far as I can recall.
He hasn't, like, touched that emotionally. He's, like, aware of it as a fact, but he hasn't, like, really spent time with that.
Well, we don't actually know that because there was such a time jump from when she died to when they were off to school, and they said, bye, Mama, and they were, like, 14 or 15 or something. So, like, there was a whole, decade, or maybe somewhere between 5 to 10 years
That's super
that
rare.
we didn't see. And for him to, like, have this kind of, like, psychological shadow demon in his own head, he remembers exactly what she looked like. And Survivor's Guilt did not get away from him. And
I always look at it as, like,
they haven't told us that before.
No, they haven't. But I always read it as, like, he never really spent time with the trauma. He compartmentalized it, and, he was able to accept the facts of what had happened, but he didn't, like, touch it emotionally. And this is the first time as he's, like, lowering his barriers to these emotional aspects of himself that he's feeling more in tune to that, and that's really jarring.
ちょっと休んできます。
貧血？
二日酔いじゃねえの？
金田一さんじゃないんだから。彼はまだ高校生よ。
She knows it was something she said. Something is off.
はい、お水。
ありがとう。
発汗。
I wonder if he's gonna tell her.
パニック発作かな。
Because he saved her life. I feel like if there's someone he could be...
家の人に連絡して迎えに来ても。
妹には知られたくない。
Yeah.
あいつはもう前を見てる。余計なことを思い出させたくない。
He doesn't want to be a burden to his sister.
でも誰かに迎えに来てもらった方が。
いや、俺はこいつのパパじゃねえんだがな。君はアクアの彼女かなんか？
Like, kinda, it's a business thing. You do it for Twitter.
俺はてっきり。
ごめんなさい。突然押しかけてしまって。
いや、いい。
I was gonna say, he doesn't have very many people he can talk to about it.
別に初めてのことじゃないしよ。
Really? Oh, damn.
Oh, is he gonna tell her?
More importantly, is he gonna tell us?
話してもいいか。
Okay.
あいつは昔、それひどい事件に巻き込まれてな。昔のことを思い出すと、たまにああなるんだ。
He
Baby.
has been thinking about this.
心的外傷のフラッシュバック。
Yeah.
長いことカウンセリングも
He did get counseling, but he masked. Oh.
感知したふりしてよ。そりゃ忘れられねえよな。俺ですら多少は引きずってるんだから。
Well, I wasn't expecting that particular knife to be twisted in my heart, but here we are.
What happened?
Alright,
after?
round 2.
錆びた金物のような血の匂いが。
Quick pause before we get into this. I was just thinking, like, when you go through something traumatic, right? A number of things can stand out to you that maybe don't make sense to you at the time, like a certain sound or a certain feeling or smell. Like, it can be really jarring. And I had not really considered what happened immediately after. Someone had to find them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he saw enough to reach the doorknob.
But he would have had probably presence of mind to call their equivalent of 911.
But that's assuming he had access to a phone. The phone might be in the other room.
Oh, that's true.
They're in like the foyer or whatever. Like, I hadn't considered the, oh.
少しずつ冷たくなっていく手の感触がいつまでも頭から離れない。
He was with her for hours.
お前がもっと注意していれば、身を張って守っていれば。
I just said the show was lower stakes. God damn it.
愛アクア君が信奉する14年前に亡くなったアイドル。愛はアクア君と同じ事務所で同じくアイドル活動をしている妹はビーコ町を復活させた。
Uh-huh.
兄
You
弟
can,
とも
there, you're putting it
愛の
together.
強い執着。心的外傷。星野アクアが子供の頃に巻き込まれた事件。カウンセリング。愛の殺人事件。複数犯の可能
And she
性。
just put it together.
同居しているイチゴプロ代表の名前は斉藤美也子。養子と里親、実の父親。兄弟が星の星を使用する理由。愛の名字は公表されていない。愛には実は隠し子がいるとか。
Yeah. He has night terrors. You poor. Homie needs a hug and like.
あかね
He's about to get one.
どうして泣いてるんだ。
Because she just
ちょっ
realized.
とね、怖い想像しちゃった。もしそうだったらって考えたら悲しくて誰にも言えずに孤独だっただろうなって。
Boom. Yo, we have really just been a step ahead of the show the entire time.
何
We've
が
been
あって
on
もア
it.
クア君の味方だよ。辛いことは
I love like the harp in the background. Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid he's about to push her
私は
away.
考えた。
No, I think she's towing the line very carefully.
Still though, what's he gonna do?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna accept it.
I
Okay.
think so too.
Oof.
Aqua, he has an aqua folder.
Machina folder. Ah, to be continued. Damn.
Fuck me for saying low stakes episode, man.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the fact that like the producer guy, director dude wasn't surprised.
Yeah, this you had called it. This has been something that he'd been struggling with before. That's
This show
yeah.
has not made me cry since episode 1. And oh, I feel for that kid. And like the longer that kid doesn't get the care they need and deserve, the bigger and darker their space is as they grow into an adult.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
But like he even more or less made the choice to stop receiving care on that.
Well, he pretended like he'd gotten better because he didn't want to be an inconvenience. And like being an adult with a medical background, like knowing that, you would know about what is normal.
Yeah.
You would know what they would need to hear. You'd know what timeline they would buy. Like, it's kind of the downside to having that knowledge and that education, right? Is that it makes you a more competent liar. And it helps you mask more effectively. And while masking helps you get through society, it doesn't address
those root problems.
everything else.
No.
And, oh my god.
Damn, so the moral of the story was more therapy.
Honesty.
Mm.
I think hard, necessary communication was a theme in this episode. Because he doesn't seem to even reach out to the director-producer guy very often. Because the director-producer guy didn't know he had a girlfriend. He doesn't, like...
Or he keeps the parts of his life very compartmentalized.
They might talk to her via email.
Mm.
But when's the last time they hung out? Or, like, does he get a call when Aqua's like this?
I think Aqua's. We've seen him hanging out with the director on a more frequent basis. I guess not since like he started the play. His time is the play.
But I'm saying, does Aqua tend to make the first move?
Oh, interesting.
Excuse me, does Aqua reach out most often when he's in this kind of position?
I would imagine so, just because of the power dynamic. It's weird for the director dude to be reaching out to a younger person,
I would agree on its face.
Unless it's like a hey, how you doing?
Well,
that's.
But he was there when Aqua's mom died. He was really close with Aqua's mom, and Aqua went through something traumatic. As an adult, if I knew a kid, like if one of my friend's kids went through some shit and my friend died, yes, I am a grown-ass adult, and they might be like 7. My friend died and that's their kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping in touch. I'm calling you periodically. Man, that was hard.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
rough. Anywho, that'll do it for me. Low stakes, low emotional engagement.
I guess the next one will be low stakes.
Oh.
But
You say that. You say that, but he talked about her body getting cold, so don't fucking...
Bro,
Don't jinx us any further than I already
We'll
have.
find out together. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.